Ransomware is a type of malicious software, or malware, that prevents you from accessing your computer files, systems, or networks and demands you pay a ransom for their return. Ransomware attacks can cause costly disruptions to operations and the loss of critical information and data. You can unknowingly download ransomware onto a computer by opening an email attachment, clicking an ad, following a link, or even visiting a website that's embedded with malware. Once the code is loaded on a computer, it will lock access to the computer itself or data and files stored there. More menacing versions can encrypt files and folders on local drives, attached drives, and even networked computers. Ransomware can affect your Microsoft devices in various ways. For example, ransomware can prevent you from logging into your Windows operating system, accessing your Microsoft Office documents, or using your Microsoft Edge browser. Ransomware can also target your Microsoft Cloud services, such as OneDrive, SharePoint, or Outlook. If you use Microsoft devices for your business or organization, ransomware can disrupt your operations and compromise your sensitive data. Ransomware can also damage your reputation and customer trust if you are unable to provide your services or products due to a ransomware attack. The FBI does not support paying a ransom in response to a ransomware attack. Paying a ransom doesn't guarantee you or your organization will get any data back. It also encourages perpetrators to target more victims and offers an incentive for others to get involved in this type of illegal activity. Therefore, it is important to protect your Microsoft devices from ransomware attacks by following some best practices, such as keep operating systems, software, and applications current and up to date. Make sure antivirus and anti-malware solutions are set to automatically update and run regular scans. Backup data regularly and double-check that those backups were completed. Secure your backups. Make sure they are not connected to the computers and networks they are backing up. Create a continuity plan in case your business or organization is the victim of a ransomware attack. Avoid opening suspicious emails or attachments, clicking on unknown links or ads, or visiting untrusted websites. Use strong passwords and enable multi-factor authentication for your online accounts. By following these tips, you can reduce the risk of ransomware attacks on your Microsoft devices and ensure that you have a backup plan in case of an emergency. One of the most effective ways to prevent ransomware attacks is to use antivirus software on your Microsoft devices. Antivirus software can detect and block malicious programs that try to infect your device or encrypt your files. You should always keep your antivirus software updated with the latest virus definitions and scan your device regularly for any signs of infection. Another important step to prevent ransomware attacks is to update your system regularly. Microsoft releases security updates for Windows and other products that fix vulnerabilities and improve performance. These updates can help protect your device from ransomware and other threats. You should enable automatic updates on your device or check for updates manually at least once a week. A third way to prevent ransomware attacks is to avoid suspicious links and attachments in emails, social media posts, or instant messages. These links and attachments may contain ransomware or other malware that can infect your device if you click on them or open them. You should never open links or attachments from unknown senders or sources, and always verify the sender's identity and the content's legitimacy before opening them. You should also use a secure, modern browser such as Microsoft Edge that can warn you about unsafe websites and block malicious downloads. By following these 3 steps, you can help protect your Microsoft devices from ransomware attacks and keep your files safe. Remember, ransomware is a serious threat that can cause irreversible damage to your data and device, so you should always be vigilant and cautious when using the internet. If you suspect you have been infected by ransomware, you should use anti-malware programs such as Windows Security or Microsoft Defender Advanced Threat Protection to scan your device and remove the infection. You should also back up your files regularly with File History or Microsoft OneDrive, which can help you recover your files in case of a ransomware attack. If you are unfortunate enough to be infected by ransomware, don't panic. There are still ways to recover your data and restore your system using backup solutions, recovery tools, and Microsoft support. Here are some steps you can follow to get your files back. First, you need to confirm that your files are indeed infected by ransomware. You can do this by checking some of your files on OneDrive and see if they have the wrong name or suffix, or if they don't look right when you open them. If they are compromised, you need to move to the next step. If they are not, you can exit the recovery process and use OneDrive as usual. Second, you need to clean all your devices where you use OneDrive. This is important because if you don't remove the ransomware from your devices, your files could get encrypted again when you restore them. You can use antivirus software to scan and remove any malicious programs from your devices. You can also use Dell's Support Assist OS Recovery or a system image that you stored off-site to rebuild your operating system. Third, you need to restore your files from OneDrive. OneDrive has a ransomware detection feature that notifies you when your files have been attacked and guides you through the process of restoring them. You can choose to restore your files to their original location or another destination as needed. You can also use incremental backups or storage that can't be written over to ensure there's no data lost during an attack. Fourth, you need to report the ransomware attack to Microsoft Security. This will help them investigate the source and nature of the attack and provide you with additional support and guidance. You can also contact Microsoft support if you have any questions or issues during the recovery process. Fifth, you need to take preventive measures to avoid future ransomware attacks. You can do this by keeping your devices and applications updated, using strong passwords and multi-factor authentication, avoiding suspicious links and attachments, and backing up your data regularly. By following these steps, you can recover your data and restore your system if you are infected by ransomware using backup solutions, recovery tools, and Microsoft support. Remember, ransomware is a serious threat that can cause significant damage and loss, so be vigilant and prepared at all times.